You know, for many years, the Clear Eyes brand has been making products for consumers that help them with their various eye ailments. When we started looking at this campaign about educating consumers about eye health, we only came up with one name, Vanessa Williams. Beyond her beautiful, crystal clear eyes, she shares a passion that we do about eye health. And so today, I'm thrilled to announce our new spokesperson for Clear Eyes, Vanessa Williams.
Thank you. Thank you for coming out. You must be. Do you want to move into some shade? Are you sure? You're making me hot. Oh, good. Well, thank you for coming. It's a wonderful day for me to launch my partnership with Clear Eyes. It came out of a personal tragedy, I guess you could say. My dad died 7 years ago, and he was an organ donor. We donated his eyes and his corneas to the Eye Bank of New York. And I don't know if you've seen any of our Eye Bank advertisements and posters and heard our radio, but my brother and I did a whole campaign about eye health and donation for eyes and how it was so important to us because we got a chance to have my father's legacy and memory live on through someone else. So I was associated with eyes, and Clear Eyes knew that that was my passion about eyes and eye health, and asked me to come along. And it was a coincidence that my lovely makeup artist Sam Fine, when he does my, which you'll see in a bit, but when he does my makeup, we always use Clear Eyes to make my eyes brighter in front of the camera. So it all worked out perfectly, and of course, as many of you ladies know, we use eye drops for many things. ... But for beauty, it's always a wonderful thing to feel fresh and wonderful. And we just did a huge campaign, and it's really a beauty product. When you think about cosmetics and think about your lifestyle, but also your appearance, the eyes are really important. And being a spokesperson for Clear Eyes, but also the brand, is something you can incorporate, especially when you're on a red carpet in front of a camera and want to feel better and have some irritation, but also as part of your beauty regimen. So I'm happy to be the new spokesperson. I'm happy to work with a fantastic company, and I hope you enjoy your lovely afternoon out on this beautiful, beautiful patio. Thanks, Tim.
Thank you.
Being the creative makeup director for Fashion Fair was really a fun thing, and so as soon as I became a part of Fashion Fair, they offered me the opportunity to do a color collection. So it's the Sam Fine for Fashion Fair Supreme Color Collection, and you guys will get a chance to try it out. And if you want to see it, I'm going to be over there talking to you about some of the things that we start with, which of course is Clear Eyes. When Chucky Amos is blowing Vanessa's hair out, she's doing eye drops, and I'm waiting to start. And that's the beginning of what we do before our day begins. And so we're going to talk about that and some other tricks to help you widen and whiten your eyes. So make sure to visit me. Say hi to Chuck Amos, you guys. The one and only. Yes.
Follow him on Instagram.
Oh, God, no, don't. Oh, my goodness. Oh gosh, where do I begin, you guys? Once again, I mean, well, I can just kind of show you. When we were talking earlier, I talked about heat and lining the eyes. Instead of using pencil, which of course warms up with your body heat, always use powder, because powder doesn't move, it won't move as easily. And once again, if you have a really pigmented shadow, it really pays off, and you can line the eyes, and you don't really have to worry about it smudging later. Also a great thing to have, gotta have great tools. One of my favorites, is the Hakadoro brushes. Look up, it's great. Making sure, once again, if we're gonna touch up, I always touch up with pressed powder. Pressed powder can also help to highlight underneath the eyes, and it's great for touch-ups. But if you're setting with this, it's gonna be too heavy. You really wanna set with loose powder and whisk it away beautifully for a seamless finish. Vanessa's got a little sun, so she's really bronzy tan right now. And then, one of my favorite lipsticks, Champagne Toast, is my first nude. So this was one of my first favorites. And when you talk about pigment, and when nude is different for everyone. When you look at a lipstick and you really want it to pay off, and you really want to make sure that it goes on, it's going to cover the pigment in the lips as well. You really want something that pays off beautifully and that goes on strong. And that's what the collection does. It was really about pigment and color. So tonight Jessie May starts out in a nude look, and then she goes, after intermission, she goes to red?
During the second act.
During
Second scene.
Okay, who's seen the play?
No one.
What?
Oh, you guys! Come on. We're going on our second and third visits. And then, of course, like I said, we talked about using beige in the inner rim of the eye. Also, white is great for stage, but I'll show you the difference. And sometimes I combine the two. See how beige is a lot more wearable, to me? I mean, you could, exactly. White is for like evening, when you really know that the lights are going to be a bit lower and you want to be red, you want something to see. But notice how I still lined underneath the eye because you're kind of taking away a bit of definition, so you want to pull it back. So if you're going to do, anything inside the inner rim, like a light color, you definitely want to follow it with some kind of smoky outer corner underneath. Yep. And then, actually, I'm going to layer white over it to make it a little brighter. And see, the white really opens it up. And this is great for tonight. A show, well, thank goodness you only have one show tonight. And once again, the beige first. And I just do a little white after. I find that layering makes it a little less strong as well. So if you want something a little brighter, then layering, that's great as well.
So we'll be layering the beige and then the white?
Yeah, if you want a little bit more, if you want a little bit more of brightness to the eye. And then, of course, mascara. I have already applied lashes, and one of my favorites, I find them at the beauty shows, but, I always trim them from the ends. A lot of people always say, well, isn't it supposed to fit my eye? And no, it's not. It's made to cover past your eye, so I always trim off a few and place them on, close to the lash line as I can. I do mascara to fuse them together. Then I curl later, because you don't want to curl when it's wet. Same whether you're using mascara alone or a false lash, because it really just grabs a hold and fuses them together beautifully, so you don't see a great separation.